about 8 days after these sayings that he took Peter and John and James and went up into a mountain to pray. And as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered, and his raiment was white and glistering. And behold, there talked with him 2 men, which were Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory and spake of his decease, which he should accomplish at Jerusalem. But Peter and they that were with him were heavy with sleep. And when they were awake, they saw his glory, and the 2 men that stood with him. And it came to pass, as they departed from him, Peter said unto Jesus, Master, it is good for us to be here. And let us make 3 tabernacles, one for thee, and one for Moses, and one for Elijah. Not knowing what he said. While he thus spake, there came a cloud and overshadowed him. And they feared as they entered into the cloud. And there came a voice out of the cloud saying, This is my beloved Son, hear him. Amen. This morning we want to minister very briefly from the subject, focus on glory. Focus on glory. Now, there are so many things that get our attention. So many things that take our time. There are so much going on these days. The world has vastly speeded up from the time when I was a little boy. There wasn't a lot of stuff going on like they got going on now. There wasn't a lot of things to do. Amen. There was plenty of time for marble shooting and playing ball. You know, these kind of things. But now it seemed like, and even my mama, she didn't have a lot, and she had a lot to do, but she didn't have to take us anywhere, and she didn't have to go to this club, and she didn't have to do all these things and attend to these things like people have today. There are things that's going on in your life. If you wanted to be active in a community, you could do something every day. Every day. There's a lot of things that's going on now. Seems like that wasn't going on then as far as our little world was concerned. I mean, a lot of things, amen, if you read the newspaper, amen, most of the times in the paper there's bad stuff. There's not a lot of good news in the newspaper because for some reason people would rather hear about bad things than good things. They'd rather see you fight than hug. I never saw anybody run to a gathering where people, 2 brothers was hugging each other, a sister was hugging, and see what's going to happen. But if they start fighting, here they come. Because people have a tendency to love adversity and murder, violence. Amen. I thought I was just kidding, but we were going down the road yesterday evening, and I saw on this billboard there, the cinema, while they were playing the movie Nightmare on Elm Street. Yeah. And I just Kara, we go by and see that. Yeah. You know, I said, Kara, when we go see us, you know, I would really love to see us. Let's go by and see this here movie here. And I thought she was going to rebuke me. Because, you know, she doesn't do much like those type of things. She said, I might go watch a little bit of it. That blew my mind because see, what I want to do, Sister Sam, I want to get Isaiah and Zion and all the kids, Christian, Genesis, and them all to watch a horror movie. Yes. But I except Genesis, she can't watch it. And the little Mike, they cry when they cry to feel when they see horrible things and scary stuff. I found that they couldn't. But there are lots of things that get our attention that we begin to focus on. And how many of you know you can't really focus on but one thing at a time? Amen. A lot of times, amen, school stuff, and y'all children know at school, the teacher, you know, she spent a lot of time trying to just keep your attention. And because you can't understand what she's writing on the board looking out the window. You know, or listen at somebody, you know, text you or whatever situation, because we really need to focus on one thing at a time. Amen. And today, amen, I want to submit to us, Light of Life folk, and anybody visiting with us, that we need to focus on glory.